The community here is absolutely buzzing.
I just love the vibe of the place.
Everyone's really keen to learn from each other.
It's really friendly.
I didn't want to study with just classical musicians, and I knew that ELCOM gave us other pathways that we can delve into.
It's just really good to see that everybody's so passionate about music.
Students can expect to work with world-class tutors on a very creative pathway.
On top of that, there is a great element of collaboration with other pathways and other genres.
This course is suitable for students who think outside the box. Their passion is classical music, but they also have other interests. They might want to learn how to work with electronics, for example, as well. So it's really for those open-minded classical young musicians.
The fact that we have the entire music industry under one roof, we have production, we've got film music, popular, it means that I am getting training that I would not get anywhere else.
The opportunities you have for collaboration, probably my favourite thing. So I've worked in recording studios, and I like working with the pop students, and I've done a lot of work helping jazz students with classical theory, and everyone's really keen to learn from each other.
Because our tutors are so active, both nationally and internationally, as performers and composers, our students really respond to that high level of tuition that they're getting.
There are some really, really good teachers and tutors on the classical course.
There are the one-to-one sessions, which are vital, very important.
My teacher's amazing, basically breaking down everything that I thought I knew about singing and starting from scratch, but it's been amazing.
For example, my one-to-one tutor, Alfia Nekabakova, she studied with the great Rostropovich in Moscow Conservatoire. She studied with Daniel Shafran, Jacqueline Dupre. I'm privileged to have her as a teacher.
As a musician, I've obviously developed technically with my one-to-one lessons, but also I've done so much ensemble work, orchestras, that there's so much going on.
I would hands down say that the best project I'd worked on was getting my first commission. I got commissioned by a foundation student here to write a piece for the Leeds College of Music Gala. It was really, really good practice for me. I'd gone from having no ideas formed or anything to having a planned piece written down on paper to it being performed all within about 5 weeks.
I also had my first solo performance, and I sang with the chamber big band, which was a new experience for me because I'd never sang with an orchestra even before.
One of the reasons why I did choose to study here actually was because it wasn't all performance based. So for example, you can do modules on music in the community, you could do music journalism, but also of course you have your one-to-one, you have ensemble, you have a chamber orchestra. I've also played with the contemporary jazz band, which is amazing. A standout masterclass for me was the Tunde Jigode masterclass. He got us all in a circle, and there were loads of instrumentalists there, it wasn't just cellists. And we did loads of improvisation based on kind of African themes and African rhythms, and it was just amazing.
The professional studies side has really helped me. Last year I did a self-promotion module, which means that now I have all the tools ready to sell myself as a freelance violinist.
So with our professional studies module, in my first year, I ended up starting my own record label. And obviously with guidance from the tutors, I learned about how to write a contract, how a record label works from the inside, how the music industry works.
The facilities at ELCOM are really diverse because it has so many courses going on.
They've got all of these practice rooms that are open till 3 in the morning.
And now there's extra ensemble rooms, which is really useful. I think Leeds is probably the best city you can get for students.
The music scene in Leeds is amazing.
There's lots happening, but it's all within a small space.
The ethos of our conservatoire is that we're forward-thinking and we're very collaborative. I think what we're trying to do is take each individual student and help them to be what they really want to be.
You get to learn things from different perspectives. You're constantly learning.